So here we're going to take a look at the CT Sys dust extractor. These will save you time because they're really light and compact and easy to get on site. Also reduce costs because of the way they're designed with a flat filter means you get maximum capacity in the bag. And they'll also keep you safe because they come standard with a HEPA filter, and this gives you extra protection. So here we'll just take a look at the CT Sys dust extractor. It's got a 6.9 kilo weight. It's got a length of 396. It's got a depth of 296 and a height of 270. So it fits into our sustainer system perfectly. The cable's 5 metre cable. And we've got a 3 metre anti-static hose. And on the end of the hose, it's got the right angle fitting just to make it compact to be able to, when we put it into the hose garage, is to be able to wind it around there and fit it all in. There is also a shoulder strap you get inside there, and the shoulder strap can be fitted onto each side of the dust extractor. And that now enables us to cart the unit round off the shoulder and from the top of the unit as well. If we want to make the unit even more compact, we can remove the hose from the top, and we can take the whole hose garage off. We can then place our hose directly into the top of that, and we can now fit our shoulder strap to the two front sections here, lifting that up. Now that means we can have the strap directly over the top and the hose directly into there, so making it even more compact. When we open the unit, we've got our couple of different little nozzles here that stay on board. We've got our self-clean bag. So it's standard self-clean bag, and we can also get a reusable bag with this. So this is a 3.5 litre capacity, and having the flat filter here means that we can fill this to 95% of its capacity. So although it's a really compact unit, we can get a good deal of dust in there. To get to the filter sits in the side here. The actual drum capacity there is 4.5 litres, but it is only for dry dust extraction. It's not for any wet pickup application. So to get to the filter, we pull that back and unlock that, and this comes with the benefit of having the HEPA filter there for extra protection. We can pop the filter directly into there. Then with our bag, again, our bag just fits into the left-hand side, and drop that down and that'll lock it in. And with all the Festool, when we're emptying the bag, we've got a seal here that we can now pull out and totally seal the bag, so less exposure to the dust. So as with the other units, because it fits into the sustainer system really well, we can locate the other sustainers directly on top to lock them on. So, and still enable us to access those when we need to, so we can lock that directly on. And if we are working with this with sustainers on top, the hose will come out the side there to enable us to continue there. With our controls, so we've got our main switch here. We've got our power in socket for our power tools. And here we've got the auto on and off. So when we plug our tool in, auto on and off. And then where we need manual pickup, we use that manual. This has got a 1200 watt connected load, and this is fitted with a circuit breaker. So if we're pulling over 1200 watts, the circuit breaker will trip in, and we would just hit that to reset the circuit breaker. Another benefit of the CT Sys is that we can also use it as a blower, whether we want to shift fumes or just use it as a blower, so we can plug our hose directly into the back of it. So that just reverses the cycle. We can even put another hose in the top if we've got fumes that we want to take out of a certain area or a tool that we're using. So a couple of maintenance tips and accessory options for the CT Sys. With the self-clean bags, they're designed obviously to be used and sealed up, and then we can get the replacement bags for that, and we can also get a reusable bag for the unit as well. Filter changes, so the filter change to the HEPA filter. As we said, pull that out. We can locate the filter directly into here. And pop that on. Another accessory that we can use with the CT Sys to then lift the capacity of the unit is a separator. So we can remove the hose, the main hose out of the CT Sys, and with the separator we get the 36mm hose, the two right angle fittings, so we can place one into the unit, bring that out there. Then our main separator tub goes onto there. We can then bring the 20 litre container directly on top, and then our separator can sit on top there. Clamp that up. Then our other right angle attachment will go into the dust out area where the dust extractor is. And then finally our hose for our tool end will go directly in there. So this is a benefit where we want to use the CT Sys and also increase its capacity with the separator. When we're using smaller sanders, or in particular it could be a cleaning kit that we're backing up with, the CT Sys has got a bypass valve. And because it hasn't got any option to vary the suction, it's got a bypass valve in it that will then open and close depending on if there's too much restriction on the suction. Okay, and you can hear that when we turn this on. So that noise is completely normal because that is the bypass valve opening and closing on the tool. What we have got that can overcome that is the adapter, and this has got just another little bypass adapter here, and that allows for that suction restriction on this. And all we do with that is, if it's required, is to lock that on. We pop that over the tool and then we turn that on again, and that'll reduce. So this may not happen in every case, but and you can keep using the tool. There'll be no damage to the machine, but if you want to get rid of that and for the smaller sanders, you can definitely put the little adapter in to reduce that as well. So that's it for this guide. Hopefully that allows you to get the most out of your product. If you've got any other questions or need further information, just head to our website.